Going live. All right. What's up, guys? Let's do this here. Go live now. All right. Okay. So I think we're live on all the media platforms. So, how you doing? So good morning. Good morning. And this is day 3 of flow practice, flow training, and just been chatting here with Instagram and we're about to get started now. So I hope you guys are ready. I'll give y'all just a couple minutes here to jump on, and then we're gonna get started. We're gonna go hard today. All right, let's see. Hello, how are you doing? Love from Japan. Oh, I'm doing good, man. Yeah, I'm doing much better now. Kuza88 did your flow training this morning. It felt good. Awesome. Nice, man. Mike's the best friend I wish I had in real life. Thanks, man. Well, this is kind of like real life. Social media is becoming more. What's the word? More closer. I don't know. I'm still kind of new to social media. So, all right, guys. Let's see. Did we go live here yet? Oh no. I'm such a rookie on Facebook. I thought I pressed the live button there and didn't even go live yet. Okay. All right, let me just double check here. I don't want to pull what I did last time where I went live on like the wrong page. So let's see. Okay. James asked to join. Okay, a few seconds ago. I think, are we live here? Okay. All right, I think we're live. Yeah, it says we're live. I don't see any comments coming. This is so weird. I'm trying like this new program they have for Facebook Live. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. All right. Well, YouTube is rocking. Good morning, guys. Stephen Thomas. Hey, Mike from London. Awesome, man. Isaac. Good morning, Mike. Mohammed. Frank. Awesome. Joseph. Hi, Mike. I am from Burma. Nice, man. Where's Burma at? Sounds far. You guys know where Burma's at? That sounds pretty far, right? Awesome, dude. Okay, yeah, you are late, Mike. Damn, you're right, and I am late. I've been up forever and I'm still late. I've been doing flow training this morning. Did flow training this morning, been doing it for about a week. Loving it, man, from Manchester, England. Rob, awesome, man. John Small, can you lend me some money, please? Sorry, buddy. Can't do that, but I can lend you some training. Hopping on this flow from Texas. All right, Bernie Wynn. You don't know where Burma is? Gratitude. I totally failed in geography class. Yeah, so there's some areas I just don't. I mean, I've heard of it. I don't know where Burma's at. I'll probably find out after this. So this way I don't look like an idiot not knowing where it's at. Now I got to find out. Okay, you guys ready? It's 9:06. Everybody's on live. Let me make sure. Let me step onto the side. Make sure your camera's good. All right. Okay. Let's make sure we're good here. All right. Let's do this. Take a last sip of coffee. So remember, when you're doing your flow practice, you want to do it on an empty stomach. If you want to have like a little coffee or a little tea or something, just a little bit, it's fine. But don't have too much, because we're going to be doing tapping, we're going to be doing jumping. And I made the mistake of having food in my stomach, this one time. And I was showing showing somebody. I was actually leading flow practice, and man, my stomach was in such pain, and so it's totally different from just working out. Like I've eaten a big ass meal and I go to the gym and I work out. It's no big deal. Not doing flow practice though. Nah, you're moving everything around. So the last thing you want to do is have a lot of food or a lot of liquids. So empty stomach. Do it afterwards. You can eat afterwards if you like. All right, let's do this. Okay, got my timer. So I mentioned earlier, we are going to be doing 2 rounds of part 2. Stepping it up. I am ready to go and burn it up. I've been training all morning and I'm going to push it even more. So you guys ready? Okay, and I'm going to do my best to talk a little louder. I read the comments yesterday that I wasn't talking loud enough. So let's start off with some hops. So when you're doing hops, you want to raise your shoulders up and let them drop down. Exhale through your nose when you come down, letting the inhale happen naturally. Shaking it all out right now. Getting everything flowing. Okay, let's do some tap massage. Lower body tap. So tap everywhere in your lower body, underneath the waist. Use a closed fist, use a slapping, whatever feels good for you. Remember, you can go as hard or as fast as you like, or as soft or as slow as you like. Whatever feels good for you. There are pressure points everywhere throughout your body. You want circulation to go everywhere throughout the body. So try to tap everywhere in your lower body. And if you can't reach it, don't worry about it. All right, so now we're gonna go to our lower back. Now we're gonna go to our stomach. Now let's go to our side. Remember, tapping your stomach is really good for your digestion. Now let's move our way up to our chest. Now let's go to left side of the chest. Now let's go to the right side of the chest. Now left arm up and let's go down the side. Remember, we are massaging our muscles right now, releasing tension, and we are also massaging our organs. Let's go to the left side of the neck. Working our way down to the traps, going down to the shoulders, down to the left arm, going all the way down, back to the left arm. Now let's come up the inside of the left arm. arm up in the air. Let's go down the side. And now back up. Now let's go to the right side of the neck. And now let's go to the traps. And now the shoulders. Back side of the right arm. Let's work our way down. Let's go all the way down. And now let's tap the inside of our right arm all the way up. Feeling some aching from this morning's training. Okay, let's tap our head. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Let's do another breath in. And exhale. And practice breathing in and out through your nose. And if you can breathe in and out through your nose throughout the practice, pretty much after part one. Part one is a little bit different, but all the rest of it, you can breathe in and out through your nose. That would be best. Allows us to breathe in through our stomach. Also lets us be more calm when we breathe through the nose. So now let's work our way around the whole entire head. Take your time as you work your way towards the back of the head. And let's go all the way to the back. So we're at the top of the neck, top of the spine. Now let's tap with the same motion now on both hands. Let's go to our ears. Little binaural beat action. Let's move our hands towards our face. Lightly tapping the face, stimulating the skin. Move down towards our jaw. Now towards the mouth. And now back up towards the whole face. And all the way to the top of the head. All right. Let's do some up and down breathing. So head goes up, inhale through the nose. Head comes down, exhale through the mouth. We're going to do about 30 times. Let's begin. Deep inhale through the nose. Hold your breath. Rotate your neck around in a circle. Now switch directions. Continue to hold your breath if you can. And if you have to exhale, you can also just exhale. Keep your neck loose. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your traps relaxed. Turn your head to the left and right to further release tension in the neck. And now go ahead and exhale. If you haven't exhaled yet. Rub your hands together. Let's go and do some face massage. So charge up the hands up and down the side of the nose. Now I'm going to come a little closer so you guys can see. So let's Go up and down the side of the nose here, massaging the nose cartilage, opening up our breathing passageways. Now let's go around the eyes in the direction of the eyebrows, releasing tension around the eyes, bringing circulation, energy, blood, the sensitive tissue around the eyes. Who needs eye cream? We'll just do this. Really good for your skin. Let's put our hands over our ears. Let's go do a ear massage. Now let's go other direction. Now let's fix our hair. Okay. Hands over your nose. Press down. Let's go in a circular direction. And now reverse. Further keeping our cartilage in the nose nice and loose and elastic. Okay, let's recharge up the hands. Let's make a knuckle. Place on the temple, hold down for 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. Hold last time and release. Press under your nose, under the mouth, over mouth. Press down for 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. 3, 2, 1, release. Hold last time, release. Remember, pressure point for the brain, pressure point for the heart. Okay, let's do some eye circles. You guys ready for this? Look up, and let's go all the way around. Let's come up close, you guys can see the eyes. So, try not to move your head. Just move your eyes in a circle. Let's see how your eyes are doing every day on this. If you see it getting better here. Now, let's go the other way around. And go all the way to the edge. Training our eye muscles here. All right. Now let's do tongue circles. All the way to the edge of the mouth. And reach as far as you can. And it's perfectly normal for your head to burn or your tongue to get sore. And other direction. All right. Now, let's warm up our wrists. So let's do some drop down arms. Remember to stay calm, stay relaxed, tense only what is needed to do the move. You are physically letting go of the tension in the arms, shoulders, traps. Exhale every time you drop your arms down. Exhale through the nose. Letting the inhale happen naturally. And find a rhythm in your knees. Every time I drop down the arms, I bounce my knees. See, I'm going to slow down a little so you guys can see drop, drop. See how I'm dropping my knees every time. So doing that creates momentum. And I do that, it brings energy up and down the spine. So when I'm doing that, I'm putting pressure onto my heels. And so bring energy up and down the spine. The spine is like the energy highway. It's where our nervous system runs up and down, where energy runs up and down. So when we're doing this, we're stimulating the spine a lot. All right, so now let's go into some heart openers. Exhale every time you come together through your nose, letting the inhale happen naturally, or you can inhale through your nose or your mouth. It's important when you're doing this move, don't go so wide where you're straining your shoulders or you're straining your chest muscles. So if you can't go as wide, you can just always limit your range of motion. Just remember, your body will naturally progress. All you have to worry about is being consistent. If you're consistent with this practice, every move that you're doing here will progress. You don't even have to try, it'll just naturally progress. And you'll just see that you're doing the move and suddenly you realize, wow, my range of motion gotten so much better, or I've gotten stronger in this one thing. So you don't have to worry about that. Natural progression. Okay, let's go into a twist. So we're going to go to a full twist. So twist your body completely. Exhale at the end. And find a point behind you to look at. Okay, so now let's face forward. We're going to go into a low twist. So we're going to keep our arms low, or we're tapping our lower abdominal, tapping the back towards our glutes, hips, and lower back. We're going to exhale on each side still through the nose. So when we're going low, remember to keep your arms as loose as possible. You should have no tension in the arms. Your arms are moving, not because you're really trying to move the arms, but because you're using your hips right now. Using your hips and your shoulders by turning your body and just letting the arms kind of drape. So now let's go to a mid-twist. So now your arms are going up a little higher, tapping on your chest, shoulders and arms on the front side. And then we turn around so you guys can see. Tapping on your kidney and your lower to middle back on the back side. So once again, we are cleansing our organs, continuing to tap massage. So now let's go into a high twist. Our arms are now tapping our shoulders, not shoulders, more like our collarbone, traps, and neck. The back of our arms are a little bit higher now, kind of around the middle back. Continue to exhale through your nose, every side or every other side. And remember to keep your body really loose. Practice in being really fluid with your body, you know? So you don't have to be like really stiff like this. You know, you can be, but sometimes you can also do this. You know, so you see how my knees are really loose and I'm turning my entire body. You can see, I can even do this. So there's a lot of variations to all these moves. And as you start to get used to these moves, remember I talked about naturally progressing. You'll naturally progress in the moves. The moves will start to evolve for you. for you, like it has for me. But you don't have to worry about trying to do it. You just do the standard, quote standard, and then as your body becomes accustomed to it, naturally it starts to evolve. Let's go into some side-to-side hips. Move your hips from side to side. Exhale every other side through the nose, or every side through the nose. Let your arms bounce off the hips, off the thighs, like a pendulum. Keeping our hips loose. Let's move our arms towards the front. Taking our time. I'm sure this is also like a 70s dance. All we have to do is do this. Okay, let's go and do some hip circles. Draw a circle onto the ground with your hips. And you can also do the same thing with your knees and also with your ankles, feet. This way, your entire lower body is moving in a fluid-like motion. It's good for balance, good to keep the joints nice and loose. Now let's go the other way around. Also really good for circulation. Imagine if everybody was to do this every day. People would definitely have better balance. And see, if they did flow practice every day, people wouldn't be so stiff. This is one of the things, is we keep our bodies nice and loose and limber. So not only do we want to be strong, we also want to be very limber. You want to be light. You feel light on your feet. So you get the best of all worlds. I spent too many years being heavy, feeling heavy, strong, heavy, dense. Now I feel light. Still strong, but light. It's a totally different feeling. It feels good, All right, so now let's go ahead and do a kidney bounce. Back of the wrist, or top of the wrist, on top of the kidney. I'm gonna turn around for you. Press on the kidney, drop down. So you can massage the kidney. And exhale every time you drop down. Nice, now I got stuff coming out of my nose. And that's a good thing, by the way. When we have blockages in our body, it's good to go ahead and have it come out through one of our holes. Nose, pores, like we sweat it out. Have it come out of our mouth, pee it out, poop it out. What's bad is when we have blockages in the body, when the body's not feeling well and it's not coming out. That's when you want to worry. So every morning when I'm doing flow practice, if there's some type of blockages, it always comes out. So at the end of it, body's totally clear. All right, let's go into a test massage. Make a small waist, continue to bounce. Press all the way into your stomach. As much as you can go. And continue to exhale. We are physically massaging our stomach. Clearing whatever doesn't belong in there. Helping it pass faster. Okay, now let's go into some arm circles. Exhale every time you come down. Okay, let's go and switch directions. And remember, continue to exhale through your nose, letting the inhale happen naturally. And keep going. So if you're wondering how to do that, because I never actually explained it, when you exhale, so keep going guys with the arms, so I'm going to explain this. When you exhale, your stomach goes in, and then therefore when your stomach comes out, you naturally inhale. So that's how you exhale and let the inhale happen naturally. Okay, so now let's do some power ups. Hands up in the air, jump, make the sound whoo with a lot of force and power. Now let's go on to part two. Let's do some strength training. So now, start off with some push-ups. Now it's important, take it easy, max 70%. All right? That doesn't mean you can't push your body, doesn't mean you can't train hard. All it means is you're focusing on staying calm. And it's really hard to stay calm when you're maxing out everything you got. All right. Let's go into some prone cobras. Hands up in the air, feet up in the air, thumbs pointed towards the ceiling, and 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, together. 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 1, 2. Okay, let's do some burpees. This is the perfect time to practice no judgment, no competing or comparing. All it does is create unnecessary thoughts, unnecessary expectations, unnecessary mind chatter. Just do the best you can. And remember, your best changes at every moment. So, you don't need to worry about how you're doing compared to yourself from yesterday or somebody else. Let's go into some pikes. Pike push-up. You simply showing up right now and doing this practice with me, it's good enough. That means you want That means you're giving your body and your mind something really good. And your performance doesn't matter. Now, it might seem kind of weird when you first think about it, but it's because if you just do it based on the way you feel, when you feel strong, you push hard, naturally. Just as long as you have the intention to do the best you can. Let's go into some squats. But when you're not feeling the strongest, naturally, you don't push as hard. Naturally, your performance is a little less, and it's okay. So therefore, this way we take all the unnecessary expectations out. We start to create positive association to our morning practice, to our training regimen. We don't look at our training in the morning times as like, man, I'm tired today, or I'm so sore, I'm gonna suck. And we're constantly judging ourselves. We don't have to do that. Let's go into some lunges. Imagine when we let that go, and we just do the best we can. In every training, every practice that you do every day, you feel good about it. That's the goal. Because when you feel good about your daily practice, you do it. You'll do it every day. You see, after all these years now, I realized having the habit to train is the most important thing. Not what type of exercise you're doing, what type of routine you're doing, new training, styles. I mean, they're just gonna keep changing. Let's go do some leg raises. But when you have a habit to train, doesn't matter what you do, you always stay in good shape. But what determines that habit is people don't have a habit. They're off and on. They'll work out for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, and then they stop. So we want to do all we can to ensure that we can continue to train every day, and that this is something that's as important as brushing our teeth and taking a shower. Let's run in place. Because that's how I see my training. That's how important it is for me. And not only is it for your body, remember, it's also for your mind. And that's probably even more important. Take care of your body. When your body feels good, when your body feels strong, your mind thinks clearly. When your body feels relaxed, your mind is relaxed and at ease. When your body is agitated and restless, your mind continues to chatter. So some people, they don't care so much on their body. Let's do some kicks. Because they're like, yeah, you know what, it's too much work. I agree. Not everybody cares about, aesthetics. It is a lot of work. But people care about their brain. People care about their mindset. People care about the way they think, the way they feel, People care about their emotions. People care about their attitude. People care about their perception. And all of these things is determined by your body, by how well energy flows through your body, by how well blood flows through your body. Remember, your body is your subconscious mind. Look it up. Go on Google, type it up, subconscious mind. You're gonna find that your emotions and your feelings, do some strikes. Your emotions and your feelings dictates a lot of your subconscious mind, along with habits and everything else. And so therefore, when we change our emotions, when we change our feelings, when we make our body healthy and strong, naturally our subconscious mind changes, becomes more positive, becomes more empowering. All successful people, they may not all be fitness people, you know? The successful people, they have a morning regimen, and it always involves some type of body training and some type of mental training. Let's do some hops or some jumps. So that just becomes another reason on why to do this morning practice. And it's the reasons on why we do things that's getting us to do things. But our reasons are why. We're not strong enough. We sleep it off. We put it off. We procrastinate. So for me, if you would ask me, why do I do the things I do? I got a lot of reasons. Let's go into a plank. And remember, guys, the reasons are all made up. They can be real for me, but not real for you. Real for you, not real for me. It doesn't matter. Just as long as you have a reason for doing what you need to do. Those reasons, those whys, so it drives us, what pushes us. And they're all made up anyways. So when you're trying to go ahead and do something good for yourself, make up that reason, but get really good at that reason. So this way, when you're procrastinating, when you don't feel like doing something, when somebody challenges what you want to do, you have that reason to back it up. You're never confused. All right, you guys ready? Round 2, let's do it again. We're stepping it up today. So now back to push-ups. So one thing about flow training is we do continuous movement the best we can. So there's no actual rest in this practice, but you rest whenever you need to, and so do I. But doing so, that automatically trains your endurance, your cardio, it creates more time under tension. Going some pro cobras. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2 together. So if you wanted to focus more on building muscle, burning fat, all the physical aspects of this training. You will basically do what we're doing today. You just do 2 rounds on part 2. And trust me, that will be good. And if it's not enough, shit, go for 3 rounds. You know? So, and same thing goes with another part of the practice. Remember, there's 4 parts in practice. Somebody that's more focused on staying loose. Let's go on some burpees. They can do more part 1. They're more focused on being loose and mobility. Or somebody's more focused on flexibility. They do more part 3. Somebody's more focused on mindfulness. They do more part 4, breathing and meditation. So you're always having the option to add in more time to the parts that you like, to the parts that fit your goals. Personally, for me, I spend a lot of time in part 2 throughout the day, and also part 3, stretching. Whenever I need to, let's do some pike. Well, actually, to be honest, I actually do all 4 parts. Just depends on what I'm eating throughout the day. If I feel like my mind is racing, I'll do some breath work and I'll do meditation. So, or if I'm feeling tight, I'll stretch. So it just really depends. But I feel like every practice, every training should have all the aspects of these parts, because our body and our mind needs it. We're coming into a new era in fitness. Let's go into some squats. It's where training just for aesthetics and performance, it's not good enough anymore. We need to train for mental health, emotional health. We need to train to feel good inside. We need to train for flexibility and aesthetics. And fitness is evolving. I feel like more people is going to gravitate towards this type of training because they have to. People are wanting more now. Back in the day, if you can just look good, you're happy. But now, people want more than just to look good. They want to feel good. Let's do some lunges. All right, keep going, guys. I'm just gonna check here. We're still live here. All right, still live. All right, let's keep going. Guys are doing great. Let me know if this feels challenging later, not now. Let's go do some leg raises. I was a little concerned whether or not I can do 2 rounds here. because I've been training all morning. So far, so good. I knew my body needed it, so I thought it'd be a good time to share with you guys how the practice feels like doing 2 rounds of part 2, 2 rounds of strength. All right, let's run in place. So when you're doing your training, try to breathe in and out through your nose. It's a little difficult, especially if you're breathing really hard. But if you find it difficult, it's something to work towards. Remember, when you breathe through your nose, naturally you become more calm. Naturally you breathe deeper into your stomach, which then expands your lung capacity. When you breathe through your mouth, let's do some kicks. When you breathe through your mouth, you don't use up your lungs. You only use about half. When you breathe through your nose, you use up the entire lung. And also, it's healthier for you because breathing through your nose allows your body to regulate the temperature of the air that you're breathing in. So by the time your body utilizes the oxygen, the temperature is the same as your body because it had a chance to change the temperature through your nose passageways. When you breathe in through your mouth, you don't have that. Another thing is our nose is a natural filter, and it filters tons and tons of particles. Let's do some strides. There's tons of nano-sized particles all throughout the air. And it's almost impossible to get rid of. But when you breathe in through your nose, you're able to get rid of a lot of it. And then it just goes into your stomach afterwards, and you just let it go. So there's a lot of reasons on why to breathe through the nose. So one of the principles, so we have the flow training principles, the acronym is BREATHE, and B stands for breathing with awareness. And that's through your nose, and that's with your movement, and doing so with awareness. And doing that allows us to be present, allows us to bring our attention, let's do some jumps, allows us to bring our attention to our breath and take our attention away from our mind. And when we do that, not only do we become more present, but then we also increase our body-mind connection. And our body-mind connection, or mind-body connection, is the connection that we have with our body. It's the communication lines with our body. Without the mind-body connection, we don't know what's going on with our body. Our body could be sick. Let's go to a plank. Our body can be unhealthy, and we have no idea because we're not connected to the body. That also means you can be feeling happy, you can be feeling angry, you can be having certain emotions, and you'll have no idea. You're not connected to the body. So that's why it's important. When we bring awareness to our breath, we increase that mind-body connection. We start to become aware of the energy inside the body. And when you first become aware of it, and we'll dive deeper. We dive deep into stuff like this in the private group. Whew. All right, all done for part 2. Good job, guys. That's not easy. All right, let's go into part 3. Let's do some stretching. Okay, hold on just a sec, guys. Instagram just shut off. I'm gonna restart it. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go into part 3. Let's do some stretching. So if you can, close your eyes, and I'll do my best to lead you with my voice. So we're gonna go into a forward fold. Grab onto your toes, your ankles, your knees. And breathe in and out through the nose. Relax, stay calm. Just let the thoughts flow by. So the breathe acronym, B stands for breathe with awareness. R stands for repetition, creates habit. Let's open up our legs and let's stretch down the middle. This is why we focus on doing the same practice every day. It's the fastest way to build a habit. And in another video, we'll talk about 5 ways to create habits that last. One of them is when it comes to doing this practice, for example, doing it at the same time, at the same place, in the same way, doing the same thing. Repetition creates habit. Let's do right leg stretch. Oh man, this is tight. E stands for effort, max 70. It really just gives yourself permission to take it easy, to enjoy the practice. You can't enjoy something when you're doing 100%, pushing your body to the limit. It's very uncomfortable. You're not going to be able to sustain that every day. You'll need much more recovery. You can't do the same practice if you push to 100%. But at 70%, you could. Let's go to the left side. And also, 70% just allows us to create that positive association, a positive association to the practice. We're always been taught that we need to go all out, everything we got. And if we don't, then we're like a failure. If we don't, we're just messing around, we're not being serious. But it's kind of tiring to push to give everything we got every single day, all the time. And at some point, we get burned out. As we all know, burnout is a real thing. And so the last thing we want to do is to get burned out in our training, get burned out in practice. Especially, let's do a side bend to the right. Right hand reaches over to the left inner thigh. Left arm reaches over towards the right foot, ankle, or knees. Point your left armpit towards the sky for a deeper stretch. So we get burned out if we go too hard and we do it all the time. And so the most important thing about this practice is doing it every single day. And there will be some days to where, even though you're at 70%, but you're sore, you're tired, you know? And that's when you just do the best you can. You know, maybe it's not 60 minutes. You know, maybe it's 30 minutes. Or maybe it's 60 minutes, but you take it really, really easy on some of the other parts. Let's go side bend to the left side. And there's also a 7-minute version. I took a lot of the moves out and just condensed it down. And so therefore, you're not having to skip it, you just do a shorter version. So that's E for effort, max 70. A is always calm and relaxed. Nobody needs to teach us how to be tense and stressed. I think we all figure that out by ourselves. All right, let's come back towards the center. Right leg bent, left leg straight. Let's come down for a pigeon. Always calm and relaxed. When our body is calm and relaxed, our mind becomes calm and relaxed. All that mind chatter goes away. And then what we have is peace of mind. And nothing is better than having peace of mind. Nothing is better than a mind that is still, a mind that is not constantly in a conversation. And switch, left leg straight, right leg back. And that is something that I value so much. And ever since I experienced it for the first time 5 years ago, I realized that that was one of the most valuable things. To have peace of mind, have presence and silence in my mind. It was worth more than everything for me. And for you guys, if you ever experience having too much mind chatter to where you can't relax, can't chill out, it's constant conversation, doing this practice is the foundation to helping to silence the mind. Let's lay onto our back. Let's go into a spinal twist. Take the right knee, bring it to the left side of the ground. Make sure your knee touches the ground before turning the body and head to the right. But doing so with the practice is about half. It's about the foundation. But the other half is to teach our mind how to let go. Our mind will still talk and chatter about things, even though our body is relaxed, because our mind is used to seeing things in a certain way. But our awareness will start to increase, and there will be big changes. Where I find the fastest way to go ahead and change our state of perception. Let's go to the other side. Left knee to the right side of the ground. Make sure your knee touches the ground before turning your body and head to the left. The best way to do it is to simultaneously get our body to become relaxed and calm, letting go of the emotions, letting go of those negative feelings, while at the same time identifying those limited beliefs in our mind, challenging them, and creating new beliefs, beliefs that empower us, beliefs that allow us to look at ourselves in the best light that we can. Let's go into a double knee to chest. Take both knees, bring it to our chest. Wrap your arms around your legs, holding at the elbows or the wrists. Point your chin towards your knees to keep the back of your neck flat on the ground. Try to create no gap between your legs and your body. Tight little ball. And remember to breathe. So back to those acronyms. So we have T, total focus. That's about being present. Also practicing a 1-point focus, which is during the practice earlier, looking at something without blinking or looking away. Let's relax our legs and arms. And now let's lay in Shavasana for about 10 seconds or so. Just letting go of any tension. This feels good. Half the time I just want to lay here and I'm done. All right, let's go do the last move for part 3. Let's go into a plow. So let's raise the legs, above the head. Use your hands and elbows to support your back if needed. And if you can't touch your feet to the ground, aim your knees towards your head. If you can touch your feet to the ground, point your toes toward your head, feet together, and lock out the knees. Now let's slowly lower the legs back down towards the ground. Nice and easy. All right, so now we're going to go into part 4. Keep your eyes closed. If they were open, go ahead and close your eyes now. The remaining of the practice, you're going to have your eyes closed the entire time. We're going to be doing some breathing, followed by meditation. So we're going to start off by doing 3 minutes of breathing in and out through the mouth. We're going to focus on the inhale, letting the exhale happen naturally. And when we inhale, we're going to inhale through our stomach the best we can. First minute is going to be slow and deep. Second minute, a little faster. Third minute, even faster. Then we're going to do an exhale hold and an inhale hold. Exhale hold is where we exhale all of our breath, and then we hold our breath without air inside our body for as long as we can. And then we do an inhale hold, where we take one big deep breath in, and then we hold our breath for as long as we can again. So let's go ahead and begin. And I'm going to breathe a little extra loud so you guys can hear. Let's go a little faster. Let's go even faster. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in. And fully exhale everything. Until you have no air left. Exhale everything. Feel your body relax as you go. More calm as your body is sinking deeper and deeper into the ground. Your thoughts just drifting by. If you feel the urge to breathe, count to 10 before breathing in. Remember that your body can go much longer without air than what your mind will think. When you finally have to take in that breath, take a nice, slow, deep inhale through the mouth, and then hold your breath again for as long as you can in the exact same manner. When you're done with your breath retention, keeping your eyes closed, slowly make your way into a seated position. Now we're going to do 50 deep inhales, followed by an inhale hold. So you're going to breathe in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. I'm going to focus on the inhale, letting the exhale happen naturally. And afterwards, we're going to do an inhale hold, where you take a deep breath in through your nose and hold your breath for as long as you can. And let's begin.
Activity completed.
Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold your breath for as long as you can without breathing out. To intensify the hold, try squeezing your perineum, which is the muscle you use to contract to stop urinating. You can also do a chin lock to intensify it further. Dropping your chin down towards your collarbone. Make sure to not tense your neck or strain your neck. You can also do an eye lock with your eyes closed. Look between your eyebrows. You should feel a slight pressure between your eyebrow area, or what we call our third eye. one more lock is to touch your tongue to the top of your roof of your mouth. So these locks, it intensifies the hold because it brings more energy upwards. It brings more energy throughout the body, creating more pressure, creating more energy. And so these are things that we talk about. We'll dive in deeper in each one of these blocks and other practices in our private training. So take your time with your breath retention. Whenever you are done, keeping your eyes closed, you're going to be going into a short meditation. And so we start our meditation off by bringing our awareness inside of our body and just connecting to that feeling of calmness and relaxation. Reminding ourselves that this is our natural state of being. To be calm, to be relaxed, to be at ease. And every time when we do this practice, we get our body to become more familiar with the state of calmness, the state of relaxation. And the more familiar our body is of feeling this way, the more often our body will feel this way. We are conditioning our body to a new state of feeling, back to our default, natural state of feeling. And when our body is calm, relaxed, and at peace, our mind becomes calm, relaxed, and also at peace. So now we're just going to sit here for a few minutes in silent meditation. If you find your mind wandering during this time, what I would suggest is bring your awareness to your breath and just following your breath as you inhale and exhale, in and out through the nose. And something else that you can also do that always helps me is to do a one-point focus with your eyes closed. So keeping your eyes closed, you're simply going to find something in front of you to look at. And try to look at that area in front of you. In between doing that with your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath, that will help with slowing down the thoughts. Now let's just meditate for a few minutes. And now, whenever you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. And if you'd like to stay in meditation longer, feel free to do so. Usually when I'm practicing, I like to stay in meditation just a little longer. So thank you guys for joining me today, day 3. Day 3 of flow training, live flow practice. And wherever you guys are watching, morning time, nighttime, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And thanks again. All right. That's it for Facebook. See you guys. See y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place. All right. Just ended it on Facebook. What's up, YouTube? All right. Good job, guys. See y'all for tomorrow's practice. Same time, same place in the morning time. Today was awesome. All right. See you guys. Have a good one.